In the news, political gladiators express mixed feelings as Governor Omano defects to APC. Plus, PDP stalwarts urge political stakeholders across the state to uphold a healthy multi-party democracy. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103, as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. And now to the news. We'll begin this morning by telling you that the political turn of events on the 6th of June 2025 in Akwa Ibom State is evoking some mixed feelings among political gladiators in the state, following what players describe as a major shift on the political turf. The defection of Governor Omano from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the governing All Progressives Congress (APC) is reason for these reactions, with latest of such from APC stalwarts in the state. Calvin Samuel reports.
It is a dawn of a new political history in Akwa Ibom State, with the defection of Governor Omano from the PDP to the APC as a sitting governor. The first of its kind in the state since the return of unbroken democracy. The political shift has put the once ruling PDP in the opposition. For stalwarts of the APC, the defection is a sign of good things to Akwa Ibom State from the government at the center.
So nobody is coming to displace anybody, and nobody is going to tell you what rightly belongs to you should not be given to you. We are big right now, and we are very big, and we are glad. And we have a large heart to accommodate every single person. And if you observe, it wasn't just the PDP family that moved to the APC family, YPP family as well.
As a state which produces one of the highest revenue for this country, cannot produce revenue that fits the federation, fits the country, and it is taking derivation therefrom. And yet, how the money is appropriated at the federal level, the owner and the producer of the money is not on the table because he belongs to the minority party.
We didn't love him because he's in PDP. We love him because he has performed beyond expectation. So it's not because we are not in PDP, there will be no Arise agenda. No, there will still be Arise agenda. Now it's going to be stronger.
Governor Omano, during his defection to the APC, says he strongly admires and hails the leadership of President Bola Tinubu while promising to lead a united Akwa Ibom State devoid of political leanings for the overall development of the people. In Uyo, Calvin Samuel, NTA News.
In a related development, a member of the People's Democratic Party in Akwa Ibom State, Prince Jeremiah Odo, is concerned over what he describes as effort to tilt the political balance in the state. The PDP stalwart from Ibionibon made his position known during a press conference held over the weekend in Uyo. Again, Calvin Samuel reports.
Prince Jeremiah Odo, a prominent figure within the PDP in the Ibionibon local government area, has raised concerns about the political direction of Akwa Ibom State following the defection of the governor from the PDP. Speaking at a press conference, Prince Odo believes the defection could create division within the political landscape, especially if party members are pressured to follow suit.
You want to decamp to APC, you decamp to APC. No one will stop you. But when you decamp to APC, you don't have any moral right to hold on to the PDP as a party.
Prince Odo called on the National Working Committee of the party to consider dissolving the current state executive and setting up a caretaker committee to manage the party's affairs in the state.
All those elected on the platform of the party to immediately vacate the position they are holding if they choose to decamp or defect. Also want to call on INEC and ACISEC should immediately declare their seat vacant. Prepare for the conduct of a by-election ASAP.
The PDP stalwart urged political parties and stakeholders across the state to work together to uphold a healthy multi-party democracy, emphasizing that Akwa Ibom remains a state where the people should have the freedom to choose their leaders. Looking ahead to 2027, President Udoh Akpan expressed confidence that the electorate will exercise their right to vote in line with their convictions. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
We'll take a break. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
NTA Television College JOS, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS, and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, and intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
And now to the rest of the news. Soldiers serving in the front line to defend the nation's territory have been saluted for their gallantry and sacrifices to sustain national peace. This was at the Chief of Army Staff luncheon for soldiers at the front line, in line with the spirit of Eid al-Kabir celebrations held at the 2 Brigade Military Cantonment in Biokuru, the Chiribum local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Correspondent Evelyn Badu Ekbo reports.
These are soldiers who have shown dedication to serve the nation through peacekeeping. Some of them, despite wounded, have taken pride in the role of securing the peace of Nigeria. This luncheon is the Chief of Army Staff way of saying thank you to the troops as he hosts them to lunch, appreciating every of their efforts in defending the nation. Represented by the Chief of Civil Military Affairs, Nigerian Army, Major General Gold Chibisi cherishes the victorious sacrifices of these soldiers for Nigeria's peace.
Our brave and dedicated troops have demonstrated unalloyed loyalty, uncommon courage, and faith, resulting in significant victories in the face of grave danger. Many carry the marks of courage and bravery through battle scares and deformities, while others are fortunate to share their memories and stories of sacrifice in service to our beloved nation.
The General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General Eric Emeka, and the special guest of honor praised their selflessness and commitment to upholding their constitutional duties.
The importance of this initiative cannot be overemphasized, especially this period that the Nigerian Army continues to face evolving contemporary security challenges, where it has become imperative for troops to be high spirit for the achievement of operational goals and sustain our successes against the enemies of the state.
This feat has greatly contributed to the relative peace that the citizens and residents of Akwa Ibom State enjoy. And for that, we are eternally grateful to the Nigerian Army.
Truth motivation is key to our successes in our operational engagement. So this event is very eventful and very thoughtful, and we believe that this opportunity that we have to have lunch with family staff will spur us to do more.
The soldiers were entertained with sumptuous feasts as part of the Eid al-Kabir celebration in appreciation of their hard work. Evelyn Badu Epo, NTA News.
Thank you, Evelyn. Shelter, like food and clothing, is one of the fundamental needs of humans, and its availability is critical to the well-being of people, irrespective of rank or status. However, inadequate residential buildings and high cost of rents directly or indirectly is affecting the health, safety, and productivity of the people. Besides prevailing economic realities, this is a situation in most parts of the country, and in the swampy terrain of Yenagoa is no exception, as the situation is a growing concern for residents. Charity James has details.
Major source of shelter, refuge, and security is the desire of people anywhere. It is one of the indices used in assessing a state or even a country's health. Where this need becomes unavailable and unaffordable, as it is the situation in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital, then it's worrisome.
When it comes to building, because of the terrain and cost of cement, people are not building too much.
Every day they cry for government. The houses they want to do. When small rain fall like this, you will see water go day everywhere. Even the up, you can see the roof. Even the roof, when immediately rain fall like this, you will see water inside.
When water come, water they want us well, because everybody go packing things. They go find where they go stay.
Investigation reveals that for those who can afford houses in Yenagoa, the state capital, the issue of tenants being made to pay more than a year rent in advance makes it more difficult.
Both state, federal government, even local government can build houses for people, because the cost of housing is becoming too enormous. Civil servants, the public, everybody buy into it, pay over time.
Part of it now they can't increase house rents. House rents now at times too.
There is no development without housing, and the prices of rents keep skyrocketing. Imagine somebody for a 2-bedroom apartment, you are paying up to 800,000, 900,000, $1 million plus. What is your salary?
How is the government responding to the housing deficits?
There were buildings that have been abandoned for over 15 years, thereabouts. And we have decided to ensure that those houses are completed. The target is low income, then medium income, and then high profile residents in the state. But I just want to let them know that there is hope.
The people are appealing to governments to implement a more workable housing policies and programs to address housing issues, especially by introducing low-cost housing model in the interest of the people. In Yenagoa, Charity James, NTA News.
Another break beckons. Master is on your return. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afaga Fort, Over Back Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Tafaga Fort, Over Back Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. The daily grind of family life is challenging enough, but add a family member with autism to the mix, it can become overwhelming. Caregivers of autistic children face unique struggles that put a huge strain on family finances and daily life. In this report, Ngufan Shaji Ugwai spotlights these unsung heroes and ways to support them.
You have to struggle trying to take care of the physical needs child at home. At the same time, battling up there to meet up with their need, your need, a family need. So it has not been easy.
Meet the caregivers who are pushing boundaries and advocating for support. They share their experiences, struggles, and triumphs in caring for their loved ones with autism.
To have a positive mind in every situation.
Experts agree that caregivers need access to resources, training, and financial assistance to provide quality care for their loved ones.
Because of the peculiarities of the challenges, the parents barely have rest. And, there's also the fear of caregivers who will abuse these children because they're vulnerable. So parents now have to practically give up their lives. And we are also advocating to the government to create and implement the policies that have been set up by the Ministry of Education, monitor and evaluate it.
Parents should have flexibility with their working time. Then also they should have a policy in place that even when the children they grow up, they will have a job.
As the event highlighted the challenges faced by caregivers, it also recognizes the importance of family-oriented policies that will support caregivers and families with special needs, enabling them to thrive and provide the best possible care for their loved ones with autism. In Abuja, Gufan Shaji Ugwanyi, NTA News.
Thank you, Gufan. For stories trending in the sporting world, let's join Bright Ebuchua on Sports Update.
As the 2025 World Junior Tennis Competition in Abuja moved into its second phase, stakeholders have praised the impressive performances of Nigerian athletes and applauded the organizers for effectively hosting the initial segment.
And I'm so proud of Nigerians. I'm also proud of the countries that participated and came to Nigeria. And we really look forward to having more countries.
Meanwhile, five-time Olympian and former Nigerian international athlete Fatima Yusuf has won the opportunity to represent the association on the board of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, AFN. The election, conducted by the members of National Association of Women in Sports, NAWIS, at the Media Center of Moshood Abiola National Stadium, saw Fatima Yusuf, who resides in the United States, receive 30 votes, while her opponent Nneka Nubweze received 15 votes.
I have a lot to contribute with my experience as an athlete, with my experience as a coach, with my experience as an administrator, so as a business owner. So I think, the proverb, two heads are better than one. So we are going to be working tirelessly to move our agenda forward.
Elsewhere, 40 Nigerian football instructors, including technical and fitness coaches, took part in this year's FIFA MA course, the 5-day course organized by the Nigerian Football Federation in partnership with FIFA, aimed to equip instructors with modern game techniques to help develop top-tier referees.
Training as far as football development is concerned is cyclical and it's a continuous process. In a country like Nigeria, our referees need to be on the top of the game.
And finally, Parma has mutually agreed to part ways with manager Christian Chivu after just under 4 months in charge. The Serie A club announced on Monday the 44-year-old Romanian, who managed to keep the team in the top division, is expected to be appointed as the coach of Inter Milan, where he previously played for 7 years. For Sports Update, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
To end the news, a recap of the major stories. Political gladiators have expressed mixed feelings as Governor Minor defects to APC. You also heard in the news that PDP stalwart has urged political stakeholders across the states to uphold a healthy multi-party democracy. That's a package this morning. Remember to be a star. Join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Up next is the news in translation with Emedi Omo.
Momben bre abaraba tang mention sio kikere ammo abanga na ekamukara stenyen aboyoka party mfen APC me bo ke PDP ebo yang membre politique krebo ke nam no emem aba ke steremi ete Prince Jeremiah udokpan udo ado ekam okangin mi komo yin medo emedi omo kamando mbok upago senemi me bawo ke PDP ebo yak membre politique ekrebo ke emem aba kesteremi ya ikobo yom bomi to kombomo ete Prince Jeremiah udokpan udo ado ekamba wo ken kambaro kara PDP ken ko kara ibiono ibom ke steremi ama tang mention sio kikere nyenie kpanakpan nanga akamo kara steremi ete umoino akpon kambaro kara PDP aka nkamburu kara APC anye mabo ke adina mami anye na mami akmiben ubaka arok mbre aboroboro ke steremi nye madi ando abo ke pasogodogo akamu kara sterem ani unen anyika nkamburu kara anye ayemme ado sa anye ma akpon nkamburu kara PDP ya anye nyongo song ngirem ko akpon nkpo abangake nkamburu kara PDP ete Prince Urokpan ama suyo abo ke rose nkambro kara PDP me kpo ke nyongo ko ekrebo ke emek me ufa ikpo ke nkambro kara PDP ke nkang steremi ke ba ke ikpere umere wo abigi iraritie iswa 2027 anye bo ke moimi inie iroyen ke aya wongo ida yagafon ndien ke mbono wo eya nyenge mek ekamba awo kara ke state ammo eyemme mi kuyo me ikpawo mbone kong gwaresre kom enombon ekong enwanake adikan bokemem abake irenyen enom moitem ebo yagamma kaiso kemme ntiutum ammo enangake yagiko ayogom bokomito kombang moro akedo adi wot esre kom no mbone kong ke me utum ammo enangake adikan boke mem abake idanyan ekamba we kong ama wot esre kom atai tieti ke bangake mbone kong omi ke utum ammo enangake dikan boke sio ndudio mbono wu unyong enyo enam emem abake idanyan ayema tang aboke ukara enemesat ebanga adinam ammo enangake minko ema ingeno moitem ebo yagammo ekaiso keri kan boke mo enamutum mo fon Miku yo emedion mo akombok NTA. Ukanyen tembong yen atrero ubaw sanemi tutundubi etiesong.